really important geopolitically. And if you look at the events of past week, there were 3 4 major events which is important for the global geopolitics. And we will cover 3 topics today. Number one, we will cover the Pakistan Afghanistan border clash, and they were really bloody and heated ones. Secondly, we will talk about Trump's Middle East tour for peace, and what he can achieve, and what it means for the US president to be there in Middle East when peace is being talked about, and some actions we can see. And thirdly, Trump has said that he may give Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine against Russia. So first, if we talk about the Pakistan-Afghanistan border clash, and they were really bloody ones, and a number of soldiers were killed on both the sides. Number of injuries were also there, and a different type of claims are there from both the sides, that is the Afghan side as well as Pakistani side. Now, if we go to the crux of this problem, that why these clashes are taking place, number one is the Durand line, and this Durand line, which separates basically Pakistan from Afghanistan, was made by British from British India, and no Afghan government in its history, let it be communist, let it be the rulers, the kings type of government, let it be those people. I'm not very much sure about kings, but yes, neither communist governments nor the liberal governments nor the theocratic government of Taliban 1 and Taliban 2, no Afghani has actually ever accepted the Durand line. And that is the main problem between Pakistan and Afghanistan. Number one problem, not the only problem. Number two problem is the way Pakistan treats Afghanistan. They try to act like a big brother, and that attitude is not accepted by the Afghans. And I was saying, you can go to my previous videos. I told this thing in my video when Americans were driven out of Afghanistan and Talibanis captured the government. That time we saw a picture. It was the ISI chief who was standing in Kabul, and he was holding a cup in his hand, a cup of tea in his hand without a saucer, and the style was that like he was owning that place. And I told that this is not going to last for long, and there will be conflict between Pakistanis and Afghanis, and now we are seeing all that thing into picture. But one thing, the timing should also be observed. The timing of this clash is actually Minister Amir Khan is visiting India for a 1 week long trip. He is in official trip to India, and at that time Pakistan actually bombarded Afghanistan, and then Afghanistan is also reacted. And when he was in India, he also talked about a country which harbors terror. So he was talking about basically about Pakistan. So one should not forget the timing, because when India and Afghanistan are coming close, Pakistanis will be having issue. And one thing is there, in this entire region, I'm not sure about Pakistanis, but let it be India, let it be China, let it be Russians, nobody wants that Trump should ever get that Bagram air base. I think Pakistanis will be willing that America should get that Bagram air base, because to be frank enough, nobody in the region except Pakistanis want American interference in this region, because that interference means there will be issues in the region. So when Asif Munir and Shahbaz Sharif are continuously or constantly meeting Trump's and they are in White House, you can say that they might be betting for Donald Trump or America to get the Bagram air base, and the Afghan government of Taliban don't want it, neither the Chinese nor Russians, and I don't think even India want that. So we want this region to be free of foreign control, and we want this region to be peaceful. And I think the timing of the attack, when Afghan's foreign minister was in India and is in India, was of importance. Let's jump to another topic, that is Trump's Middle East peace mission. So Donald Trump is in Middle East right now, and he went to Israel, then he will be going to Egypt for the press conference, for the peace conference of Gaza. Let's see what happens, because I'm not very optimistic, but for one thing I'm optimistic, that this peace will not be, I don't think that it will be like the peace which was there, or ceasefire which was there in Feb, which was broken in March by Israel. Because when Donald Trump is himself present over there, this is the biggest geopolitical guarantee for peace in that particular region. So his presence actually says that this peace will last long. I'm not just saying that this is going to last for very, very long, because the underlying issue of creation of a viable Palestinian state is there. And political issues can be solved only by politics. And the politics underneath is the creation of a Palestinian state, which was to be created in 1948 by UN. There are so many resolutions of United Nations Security Council which have not been honored. So I don't think that this peace is going to last very long, but yes, for many, many, many days I think the peace will be there. And we are seeing something that exchange of prisoners is taking place. There is no bombardment right now. So we should all pray for peace, and when Trump is there, it's good. Now Trump has also said one more thing. Let's jump to the third topic, that is Trump might give Tomahawk missiles to the country of Ukraine against Russia. Now what does it mean? It means nothing. I am telling very clearly, it means, according to my analysis, nothing, because we saw this picture before when Germany was giving tanks, those Leopard tanks. It was being called, I think it was 2.5 years back, it was being said that it will be a game changer. It will be a magical weapon. It meant nothing. Nothing on the ground changed. Then it was being talked a lot that F-16s are coming, F-16s are coming, F-16s are coming. What difference it made? It made no difference, absolutely no difference. So even if Ukraine gets the Tomahawk missiles, it is not going to make any difference. And Russia is winning on the ground. And when Russians are winning on the ground, they are not going to stop until and unless their political objective is being made. And wars are another means of obtaining political objectives. So whatever the political objective of Russia is there, it has to be met, then only the war will stop. Thank you.